Hey there! Ready to learn about written customer stories? This awesome tool shows how great your product is by sharing real-life uses. In this course, we will teach you to craft these cool stories showing off your product without the salesy feel. So, are you ready to change how you connect with your audience through storytelling? Let's dive in. Customer Stories 101. Let's say you're online hunting for a new bike. Two brands catch your eye. Same price, both look good, but one has reviews with thrilling customer adventures. Which one do you trust more? Right, the one with customer reviews. Well, those reviews are actually examples of customer stories. They are real-life wow moments showing how a product worked magic for someone. So, why are they important in marketing, you might ask? It's simple. We trust our friends' advice, right? Just like that, customer stories are like genuine recommendations. They show potential buyers it's not just about the company wanting to sell, but about people like them who got their problem solved by using their products. In the digital age, people will go online to do their own research before buying anything. So having positive customer stories can help build a potential customer's trust and make them feel more confident about their purchasing decision. The power of written customer stories. You might wonder why write when we can film? Easy answer. Written stories cater to diverse content preferences and offer unique perks to power up your marketing. Let's see how. Catering to content consumption preferences. Depending on the situation, some folks might enjoy reading more than watching. Be it in public spaces where videos are no-go, or simply savoring a story at their own pace. Plus, scanning a headline or bullet points in seconds for key information can be super handy. Skimmability. Written stories offer the advantage of skimming. Unlike videos where you are at the creator's mercy, readers can skim to find what's relevant faster. A catchy customer story can hook them even in a quick browse. SEO boost. Written customer stories also work like SEO magic. Search engines love original, relevant, and high-quality content. So, while these stories deliver value to your audience, they also boost your online visibility. Flexibility. Written customer stories also offer unlimited flexibility in how you use them. Need a 1500-word story to add to your customer stories page? Check. A 3-sentence summary for social? Check. A 3-slide overview for a sales presentation? Check. You can repurpose every customer success story to almost any marketing need. The anatomy of a good written customer story. Think of a gripping movie or book. It starts with setting the context, character introduction, and a dilemma. There's a high point where the problem escalates. Finally, they find a solution and we have a happy ending. Now, think of customer stories as mini-movies, needing similar elements to captivate readers. Before. Here we introduce the customer and their problem in a way that the readers can relate to. We present a scenario that's common, yet specific enough to carry its own uniqueness. Yes, we want to stress the customer's difficulties, but we also want to make sure the reader can see themselves in the problem. For example, let's say we're writing a customer story for a company that makes planner apps. The before could be about a businesswoman named Jane, who is struggling to manage her time and keep track of her appointments. During. It's where we introduce the product or service that comes to the rescue. This would be the planner app. It's important to explain how Jane found the app, why she decided to use it, and how it helped her. After. Finally, the end result. This is where Jane, with the help of her planner app, manages not only to successfully navigate her schedule, but also carve out time for herself. Here it's crucial to highlight not just the quantifiable benefits, but also the personal improvements. Through the challenge, solution, and result, we can paint a vivid picture. This way, readers can relate to Jane's story and can see themselves in her place. Keep it real and insightful. Ever heard a friend passionately recall their amazing experience with a product? Well, that's what we want. A genuine, truthful story. This means candidly sharing the product's hits and misses. Remember, nobody likes to show off, so keep the focus on the solution and not the features. Our story must grip like a mystery movie, showing how the product blends into everyday life. Readers must easily picture themselves in that storyline, but top it up with meaningful tips. Our audience shouldn't just understand the product, but gain insight into driving change, winning support, tackling obstacles, and their path to success. Our stories aren't just testimonials, but guides to achieving results. In the end, our goal is not just to draw links between the product and the customer, but to create a relatable educational narrative, prompting readers to think, that could be me and here are the tools I need. And remember, a truly compelling story digs into the how and the why of success, not just the what. Steps to create a compelling written customer story. Creating customer stories is like creating art. You select your colors, the right customer, pick your brushes, the interviews, and finally paint your masterpiece, the story. Here's how to do it. 1. Choosing the perfect customer. Your storytelling begins with finding the right protagonist. It's not just about a happy customer, but one whose story supports your marketing aims. With a clear strategic vision, you can align customer experiences with your brand's narrative and objectives. 2. Conducting an engaging interview. This step is crucial and should feel like a warm chat, not an interrogation. Explore their journey to your product, their experience, and emotional connection. Dive into what makes their story unique and their specific quantifiable results. Dig for specifics that lend color to your story. Save time, funds, increase customers, anything that makes your product shine. 3. Writing the story. With all your raw elements in place, it's time to create. Introduce a scenario that led the customer to your product. Describe how the product solved their problem and make their life better. Remember our mini-movie? That's your blueprint. Maximize the use of details so it's memorable for readers. It's not only what you say, but also how you say it. Now that you have the key elements in place, you must keep 2 things in mind while writing. 1. Features and benefits should feel natural. Avoid turning your customer story into a features list. Any mentioned features should naturally arise within the story's flow. Otherwise, it risks sounding salesy, hurting the story's authenticity. 2. Keep it chatty and relatable. Your story should be an easy, engaging read that resembles a friendly chat. Avoid jargon and maintain your brand's voice. Your goal is to let readers feel a connection and visualize themselves within your story. And there you have it, a captivating written customer story. It's about crafting relatable experiences that make potential customers see how your product could bring positive changes. If they relate to your customer's story, it's easier to believe they could have the same happy ending. Tips for writing effective customer stories. Writing customer stories is like baking. Right ingredients, correct order, perfect bake. So, here are some key ingredients to making your customer story as deliciously effective as possible. 1. Use the customer's own words. Keep it authentic. If a customer says, "These green sneakers rock my runs," include that. Their unfiltered praises make your story genuinely human. 2. Aim for clarity, not complexity. Highlighted product features? Great. Thrown in techie terms? Not so great. Your audience wants simplicity, not a tech guide. Keep conversations casual, clear, and relevant. 3. Include emotions. Our favorite movies tug at our hearts, right? Recreate that in your stories. Capture their frustration, relief, joy, or delight. Emotions make your narrative more relatable. 4. Focus on storytelling, not selling. Imagine watching a movie riddled with ads. Irritating, right? The same thing happens with your stories. Instead of hard selling, weave your product subtly into the story as the hero in a real-life situation. To put it all in perspective, visualize each customer's story as an episode from a reality show, featuring real experiences with your product. Their words give the story its credibility, their experiences make it relatable, and the positive outcomes are what sell your product. You just need to stitch all these elements together in a simple, clear, and engaging narrative. In this journey through written customer stories, we have seen that the best stories resemble mini-movies about your product. Keep the plot authentic and relatable, favoring customers' words, emotions, and simple jargon-free language. Let the story subtly sell your product by illustrating its benefits. So remember to keep it real, clear, and let the customer's experiences drive the narrative. You got this. P.S. If you're excited about putting these lessons into practice but don't have the time or resources to do it yourself, you will love our latest offering. We have now expanded our expertise to include written customer stories, ensuring a full spectrum of customer stories for your brand. Interested? Learn more at testimonialhero.com.